Hello? Hello? Okay. Good day, everyone. This is Inkomiyo, and we are live from the channel. Well, last live wasn't going quite well since my connection on my end, not you guys, ended abruptly. So it was a shame, but at least we managed to cover all the basics for this legally cheating method. So for this part two, we're going to explore in-depth manipulation of the values for the variables such as dynasty, the religion, culture, and also some other things. And we will see if we manage to cover it, or else I will cover it in the next part. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into the next part. That is part two for the legally cheating. Yeah, I'm going to turn it page for the game. 1 second, yeah. While we are waiting for the game to boot, tell me if you have any questions regarding the game or my experience regarding the game or even anything unrelated or anything you want to say or want to talk about. Just say in the comments. I'll be reading them and I'll be responding to them. Don't worry, it'll be fun and there will be no problem. This is a safe place to be for anyone without regarding their background, you know, their race, religion, their self, their identity, and everything else. I don't care about none of that. And we are just here to chill about it, you know. Looking good. Let me restart it a bit. My bad. I just finished eating, kind of garlic that is the red or pink, purplish one. So I gotta drink a lot of water or else I'm gonna be coughing a lot. So I'm gonna drink some water. I'll be back. Yeah. Alright, now we are in the game. To recap, we already have this gold prestige fighting, but we still have this renown and some other modifiers such as if you look at their dynasty, the dynasty 3, oh I mean the legacy, we still have to have this. To get this you have to earn the renown. So yeah, we're going to do just that. Now, if we take a look back a while later on the Fire Explorer, we're going to see that we already have those game state, right? So since we are gonna extracting the new game state file, we have to delete the game state file because they are the same name and there might be conflicting which will result in the data corruption. So let's delete those first in the File Explorer. Go to your Explorer and the folder and the file where you store the previous game state that we have manipulated a bit earlier. Excuse me, I'll be right back. I gotta see something. They are not doing its job. I gotta do something to it. One second. Okay, so here in this File Explorer, delete that thing. You can also delete the save file. Okay, and now Also delete the one that in this save game, is. Or before that, make sure to save a new game file that we're gonna be using. So back here, save it, one, or if you want new as a day, save it, and then go back to the file, and then reload it and delete game state file. And now we have the new save file. Once again, copy it, go to the folder that we're going to manipulate, copy it, rename it, the extension to rar or zip, and then extract it. And then open with Notepad. Open with Notepad. Like so. Okay. Now if we go back to our character's name, you can see that you have the previous data. And now for the dynasty part, we're going to search her dynasty's name, which is Bunga Bunga. Search in the incremental search. Incremental? Yeah. Bunga Bunga. So you spell it correctly, or else you cannot find it. So this one is the metadata for the dynasty. This one is for the maybe for the display, I think. I'm not very sure. But this one is for the value that we're going to manipulate. You can see here the localized name is Bunga Bunga. The dynasty house number is 5931. And the prestige here is actually known as renown in the game. So this is the prestige version for the dynasty. The renown version. Now for the accumulated is the amount that we have. And the currency is also the amount. Currency is the amount that we currently have for the renown, while accumulated is the amount of for the legacy one. I think, I'm not very sure, but for the best, you can actually just add them all together. Say we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, just any amount of you want. Any amount of renown that you want. Oh yeah, I think the accumulated part is for the level of splendor, while the currency is the amount of renown that you got. So change that to how many you want. I encourage you to play with the numbers to determine which one will get you insignificant, the level of splendor, obscure, base origin, obscure, insignificant, noteworthy, reportable, well-known, significant, famous, glorious, fable, and finally legendary. Okay, now we got the dynasty. Ching, done. Alright. Now, if we look back at the game, which is in the game, scroll back. Now we're going to look at religions. Religion right now is Bori, which is unreformed house on wait, there is pagan. So let's say that Wanna change the consanguinity to unrestricted so you can marry your own family? Or bastardy, deviancy, witchcraft, all that stuff. If you want to change it without having to reform it or having to create new faith, you can also use this method. So back in the notepad, search the name of the faith. Boring. So not so much. You can search it like this. If it's too much, you have to like search using a certain syntax. Okay, so seems like we can actually find it. That's fine. All you need to do is take one faith that is pretty unique name from most people and then search the name. I think for instance we're going with Catholic. Let's try to search Catholic. Okay, so immediately we found it. Template. So as here tag, I think this is the name that we're displaying. So using this we can search the name for the body, the current version for the our character or no. So that's fine. We're going to try it again. This one with the template. Okay, so this is Hauser, right? Okay, the religion's name is pretty hard to find, but that's alright. All we need to do now is to search about the religions. What is the name? How do you name it? You know, the adjective, such and such. I don't exactly know what have to be to find this religion's name. I don't know. It's boring. It's very interesting. That's alright. We're gonna search slowly. Okay, so we found it. It is. Let me just check it first. Yeah, 95. The character's version right now is Bori, right? And her faith is numbered in 95. So back to it. It is the West African religion that time. So we're going to find this one. The number of this faith is 95. So we have found the religion that we want to manipulate the tenets and doctrines for. So if you hover it down over here, we can find the doctrine tenet and then actually change it so that it will reflect in the next step file, so that you can enjoy the modifier, the change without having to reform the faith or create new faith, since it will cost you so much payty, and then you don't want to spend too much time trying to gather all of them before your character's dying. or not able to afford it. And now let's see. Okay, you remember this name, West African Boripagan, just in case we need to search this again. This is the source internet. Let's say that we don't want concubines, we only want polygamous or monogamous. So type in polygamous, polygamy. Yeah, whatever is available. And then if you want to accept adultery, accept it like so. Just copy it for the women also. If you want female only for this gender, for like sexual laws and all that, you can change it also. And then the consanguinity for whoever you can marry in according to the religion that you character adherent. So you type in unrestricted or restricted based on your preference, what kind of religion you want your character to have and to enjoy the benefits. Okay. I will just change it randomly just so we can see the reflections. Forever also give maybe 99. Is maybe you can give them one longer. You want the Eastern syncretism. Then you have the divine marriage. Okay, now we got the religions work for us. Now next, if you want to reform it, you can do so again. And this time you can change it so that character may be the head of faith, or maybe she can be, the spiritual and all that. And after you have reformed it, let's say you have reformed it or you have want to create a new faith based on the religion, you can still change the doctrine tenet of the religion tenet by yourself using this method without having to kill your character self or change the player. Just need to change the value in this method using this method. Also, you can change the holy sites that you want. So it maybe can be closer than you. So it's easy for you. This one, holy sites. The number inside the holy sites corresponds to the location. For instance, if we see in the game, right, for the Bori, and then we zoom out, we have this, Wallow, Garumele. I hope I pronounced it right. I don't know. I'm sorry if it's not. Daura and Ukwu, which is not governed by Boris adherent. And the last one here, a Fasher, which is governed by a Kushite. So all these places that we can see here corresponds to the number and also places. Inside the changes, there are also like what the reform is, I think maybe the modifier. But since we are just making new game, so there is no changes yet. It's up to you to make such changes, carry and lead your religions and its adherents. This one is for the faith. Now what you have left? Let's list up. You have changed the dynasty. So we can have the legendary and also the amount that we can use for legacy opening. Next, we have the religions or the faith, the planets, and doctrines. What is the next one that we can change to? Basically, everything that you want. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely possible. I think that is all for now. I'm not really sure if we can also change the, government type like tribal, feudal, and clan based on using this alone, but we can try. But I think it will be more than one percussion, such as what going to be the chain reaction, like what you have to be, since clan is mostly for Muslim faith, and then feudal is mixed, while tribal is also mixed. So yeah, now that we have already changed the dynasty and religion, let's see if it reflects. First, save your game state. Next, go to back your file, this game state. Make sure to get out and get in back so it reflects the changes that we've made. And then rename your game state to extension from text to CK3. Like so, copy it and then go to save games of the CK3 and then copy it right here. And then after that we can go in the game and see that if it reflects changes that we have made. Go to load game, go to game state and then load. I hope it works right. Let's see how it turns out. Guys, values in the chat if you think this is the best method we have discovered so far. I've also discovered this method through a Reddit post that I've read several years ago. I can link it down of the original post so you can check it out yourself later. And this is what I've made after I've learned it. So see it that we have finally successfully get in the new save file, and we can see here renown is 999 and also level splendor is legendary, so reflects your dynasty by itself. Very beautiful. Get in the dynasty and open your legacies. And now we can also open all the legacies that you want, since you already have 99999 amount of renown. Right. So like this, if you want the hero bloodline, you can tick it unlock, tick unlock, tick unlock, tick unlock, tick unlock. And you can also use it for the other one. Yeah. Open it all if you want. Open only some or not open it at all, up to you. But that is how it works. Very beautiful. And now you can see it in the religion section. Bori, Forever also 99%. It works. The tenants also works. Now we have the diamond marriage, warmonger, and instant syncretism. That is what we have changed back in the notepad for the save file of the game state. And the female dominated, marriage type monogamous. Consequently, arrested marriage, you can marry your own son and daughter, bastardly, non-bastards, and accepted, only accepted. Virtuous, only men, a lot. Yeah. Oh, this one is kind of special. I don't know about that one. I think it's in the new game, but I need to explore later. And also this one, if you change the holy size number, you can change the location. You can change it to closer, so you can make or reform or make yourself the head of faith faster by only conquering within the perimeters. I don't know which one is for the DMRA or the inside of it, like logo, just in case I wanna make it closer. I think there's a place where you can refer to inside the game state file. You might want to check out that one, explore it yourself. But at least now you can see that Second is process, which is correct, that the region is now in polygamous marriage type. And all this without having to reform the voting phase. So it's easy to do that. And yeah, that's about it. I forgot what I have to teach more. Oh yeah, make new person or bring the dead from the dead. This one is kinda hard because you must be careful to copy all the necessary details without having leaving them incorrectly in logic so that it can run smoothly. So I will teach the generate a new person first. Let's say we want to generate our character's husband that have the same exactly trait as us. Now this one husband. So like before, you want to save first, maybe past some days, save, go to the file, delete the game state, and then you get him back in using this one, delete the game state, copy it, paste it, rename it, R, get in, get out, get in, strike it, share, alright, open it with Notepad, or just make sure that you will close the previous game state first so that it won't collide. I don't know which one. So they will close it and then open it. Then so we will open it. We will open the new game state. We just close it, the previous one. No need to save or anything. Okay. Back into this one. As far as we know, this one is Victoria needs, right? Our character's name. So for the first thing, she is a ruler, and we want to make her husband, but her husband usually cannot be the ruler, or it can be ruler, but we need to fill in this part of the equation too, the data, and by that we need to replace them, which I think will be quite hard since we need to make the original ruler not the ruler. So at least you can make the new person and you can grant them titles later after you have maybe conquered or change the throne. So what I like to do here is first we're going to copy like a template, copy the coding of a person that is not a ruler, and this is our characters, right? And then go above the character and then copy it. So this one will be our characters husband data. Give it a number so that we can properly identify them. You can set it to a very high number. I usually use 9 and then follow with 6 or even 7 zeros. So we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 9 million. But it's alright. This is just in case the characters got many after 700 years in game. So they'll be using many ID number. So at least it don't conflict with the character that we will make. Alright. So first name. our name, our greatest name is Victorianis, right? But we will give our husband's name Victorious. Victorious. Yes. And then birth doesn't really matter. If you want, you can also change year, month, and then the date, the day. Nickname, you can give it later. Culture, you can make the same if you want. Skill, you can also give them some crazy bonuses if you want. If you want it to have almost the same face as your character, you can copy this DNA right here. Now let's check out all the way. Or it is better if you copy it rightfully, like this, and then go ahead and replace it like this. Okay. All right. Now, since it doesn't have around here the female equals here syntax, that will mean it'll be a male. So that's good. Mass 25, sexuality by anything that you want, and then you can also copy the trait to have exactly as your characters if you want. Pick it, copy it, and then go to this part and then copy it, right? So you can also give them something like this. I don't necessarily give them pretended. I don't know what it is for. I think it's for the succession. And like the claim none thingy, I don't really play with that much. Give them some good health stats, give them some good fertility rate, language, okay, same language location. We want them to have the same location as our character. So the location is 6828, which is in the Kara 6828. 6828, same. Employer, want to make sure the employer is our character since we are the ruler. So just like this, it has the same and it's already good now. Since it doesn't have dynasty house, that will mean our male husband will be lowborn, I think. So to make sure that it has some kind of dynasty, you put in dynasty house. You can rename the number to whatever dynasty that correlates to the number. But since we don't know any here, I will just list it they are from the same dynasty. But since they have not the same mother, they will not be related, so there is zero chance of inbred the trait from the inbreeding. So that means they are not family. We can also make the family if one, but at least not for husband. Now, done it, save it. Now we want to make one also, but it is time is it is familial. Make sibling, I think. Or for sibling, we don't have to write the syntax. We just automatically have the syntax. Now, since we don't have the sibling, or I say the family, we need to find a template that has the data for data for that have family like spouse. That one will determine. This will take a while. Maybe write it like this. Hmm, not really. If you can find them like this, we can find them in the game and this is for their name. It's very easy. We just gotta find them if they are already married or not. For example, we don't need them to be landed, so they are not ruler. This one is quite suitable, so we choose this one. Oh damn. Well, my game is quite lagging, so we will wait for them to correctly. Since I can do nothing in this one, it's not responding. Oh man, but it's alright though. That means I can spot a bit. Mm. Mm. What did you guys have for dinner? Maybe breakfast, lunch. I don't know what time zone are you all in. They can answer. If you have had very delicious food, suggest some crazy good food. We really love food here. I think I might need to restart the game. Yeah, I think I will restart the game. Hold on. Yeah. So we will wait for a bit of the game started and then we get back right to it. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, now we're back at the game. As I was saying, we're going to find a doll not married yet, but not ruler either. We're going to find a male so that it's easier to write them. This one is just born, Because it's for this one. 1049 October 6. So we go back to the notepad. Oh wait. Hold on. Okay, we go back at this. I remember the name, the date of he's born 10 6. Yeah, also he's still the only one that born. So good. Copy it right. Go back to the place. Switch. We are giving this one for father. I think we can make it for our character's brother. Yup. Family data. It's alright. It's fine. Because he is the son. So they don't have the family data yet. Usually for the family data is for the spouses, which will be used with for the character's mother and father or parents. Oops. Let me open it back. Let's keep it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Badge number. Let's give it a name. Victoria. Oh, if you want to make the sister, if you want it, that's fine. Victorious. Give it kinda old. Give it face. Make sure it's the same. Face 95, posture 32. Change it so that it's matched. Okay. Or that we can change it later, but right now I just want to say this one. No court, no court date. Also need the location. Location. What is the location? 6828. I love this OST so much. It's very good. One of the best I think in the game. Nevertheless, okay, since this one language, if I recall correctly, is Chadic. Sorry, I mean Chadic shots. Yep, this one we can leave it. I think it won't really matter that much. Next, we're going to make the parent. Going to use this one for the mother. Or I think we can change it. First, we must use the mother's name. That is easier. Girl 1032 August 7. And 32 August 7. There's several guy born there. Okay. August 7. Alright, right. My bad. August 7. Only one. Girl. No, this is the family data. They have the child. The child. In here is the result. It's the one that we're going to put in ID of our parent. Dia rightful mother. So we can give them the batch number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give it Victoria with double A. Birth is fine. You can change later if you want. Ethnicity African. Culture A95. Culture, what is it? 32. Child, this one is the fun part. We can list it like this. Victories. And then another one. This one. Oh yeah, and we also need the spouse. So search in 1051 and Gen 1. Because there's really much. One and the one. How about this? Well, and which? Okay, she's the only one. So we have the spouse here. Primary spouse. So we're going to copy the syntax here. Go back. I think it's over here. Spouse will be her main. Perfect. Employer 40497. Is how you make it work, right? So 6828. Okay. Yes. And all the others manipulate for the value. You can do it yourself if you want. And we have her mother. So to make her father, we copy it back like so. Some space. And we give it this number. Delete to the female, yes. Oh yeah, spouse. I really hope this work because we are already so much in the game, so much in the data manipulating. I really hope it will succeed. Also for the name, we give it Victoria. However, just randomized. And there was and her father born maybe a day later than her mother. Okay, this one. Alright. Okay. So this one is when you want to generate your own family, especially if you are playing your own ruler. You want to create your own family that you can start from. My bad. So by this, at least now we are like a real family, you know, not from like someone who just spawns out of nowhere and taking place and assuming leadership for a certain county. Now let's see and try if this will work. I really hope it does. Save it. Go to the file. Reload it. Rename it. Go to the save games. Okay, to reload it too. Copy it right there. And then go to the game. Reload it. Okay, now we wait and hope for the best. Yes. Okay, let's go. It worked. I think. Yes, it works real well. Now time to check it. Okay. This is the mother and this is the father. Alright. Since we don't make the dynasty for them, they are lowborn, but it's alright, we can change it later. At least now it has worked well. We have our own sibling, Victories, only 13 years old. Oh yeah, and from the dynasty of other place that since we don't change it, but it's alright, we can change it later. And if we check, we also have this guy. So this guy is literally like our character's twin, but since it's not our sibling, we can marry him, even if the fate thought that since they are not sibling, right? So they can marry. If they're sibling, then they can also marry, if the fate allow it. So you can just do it like this: first marriage, self, and very high. Alright. Now they are married to each other. Very interesting, right? Very fun. And then maybe you look like doesn't really get that much, but trust me, since I play very high level of game from the start, okay, it was very fun and very glorious, especially if you are concerned a big amount. Then your legacy and dynasty are very crazy important. Actually, you can also set your own family members to be your council members. Yeah, very fun, right? That's right. We get to save it. I could say that this is enough for now. Yeah, we have done it. So you can change the value for your own characters. You can change your dynasty, renown, can even generate new family members that you want. You can marry the people you want by generating them using your own DNA. You can change the name, change their nickname as long as you get the syntax right. And that's it. I might do another part later if there are more, you know, maybe something interesting that I can show. But for now, I think this will be the end. Thank you very much for those who tuning in. I really hope you enjoy this part, this part of the game. I really do. If can, I will show them some bits later if I will make new playthrough using this method, and I will show the things that we have can apply. You know, this sounds like a tutorial or lesson, even of course for you guys, but trust me, it's very fun, easy, and also free. I will link to the original Reddit for you. You can check it out yourself if you want, and have fun playing CK3, have fun playing the game, and have fun building your dynasty, building your legacy, and building your legendary. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for 1K. And the new animation special for 1K is on the way. You don't know when it will be out, but at least it is in the working, and I will upload it when it's done. Thank you so much, and you are welcome to get in anytime. Oops. Yeah. Thank you again. I will see you in the next video, or live, or AMD, or even posts. As long as it's us, then I'll be there. Thank you. Bye bye. See you later. Thank you. I hope you know something. And you can even share it if you want. You know, share the result of what you have learned, what you have applied to the CK3, your own game save file. Maybe make a post about it and tag me, you know, on YouTube, on TikTok, and I'll be sure to check it out and give my own response, whether it will work or very special. I can also answer the question regarding the method. I also consider to get into Instagram, maybe, or even Twitch. I don't know. But for now, it's YouTube and TikTok, right? But I am considering IG and Twitch. Seems I might get a lot of happiness there too. I mean, might get a lot of, what do you say? I don't remember, but at least they will be welcoming me. They will be welcoming me with open arms. You know, that means there are very much audience. I think, I'm sure they will be there. But for now, I'll stick to YouTube and TikTok. Thank you. See you later. Bye bye.